Oh, hey. I'm Zach with SwordsAndStatutes, and I'm here to give you a brief deck tech for Curiosity Strixhaven. And yes, that is a royalty-free beat you can use. Alright, so let's get in here. And again, this is going to be a quick, like, 3-4 minute deck tech around what we can use in Strixhaven Curiosity Season. It's something where, again, Curiosity is the most affordable, most accessible format in Magic. And the way I like to build with it, and I'll go through the different ways, or the different rarity restrictions as we go through, but the way I like to do it within Arena is go into the deck builder, hit the advanced filters, and then first hit rare and mythic, because that's sort of what you're going to base your build around. And then hit the set that you're working on. Don't forget to hit limited as well to change your deck type to that. Hit the set that you're working with, and because with Strixhaven we're also using the Mystical Archive, you want to hit both Strixhaven and Mystical Archive. Alright, once you got that selected, you go ahead and hit OK. So now we get a view of all of our rares and mythics. And one rare that I've been really wanting to try out is this Sparring Regimen. Sparring Regimen reads, when it enters the battlefield, learn. And when you attack, put a +1/+1 counter on target attacking creature and untap it. So a really powerful enchantment here. And that sort of leads us to be a very sort of aggro focused deck. And what's the best aggro card in the deck? Or in the set? Well, if Arena will cooperate with me, it's going to be Blade Historian. And these cards together are just going to be a huge punishment for your opponent. Blade Historian reads, it's a 4-mana 2/3 human cleric. Attacking creatures you control have double strike. So these are our two rares. Again, with Curiosity you can have 2 singleton rares or mythics across your 40 card deck and your 8 card sideboard. So having found our 2 rares, I like to then sort of go and check for uncommons. Uncommons are going to synergize with this sort of aggro focus plan, or whatever plan that you're working with in your deck. So we see that we're in red and white. I'm going to go ahead and limit our focus to red and white. And for Curiosity, you can only have 2 of any copy of an uncommon, and you must have 6 uncommons in your main board at any time. So our first 2 are going to be Clever Lumimancer, because this is just such an excellent aggro card. I think we're also going to go for Thunderous Order, 2 of there as well, because if this gets going, boy, it can't be stopped. Let's also go for 2 of Show of Confidence, because that's if you can combo this with Lumimancer, you got a creature that really can't be stopped. So there are our 6 uncommons, again, 2 Lumimancer, 2 Show of Confidence, and 2 Thunderous Order. I'm also going to put in the sideboard 1 Divine Gambit. Again, we have an 8 card sideboard. So 1 Divine Gambit, and then an Igneous Inspiration. We're actually going to do 2 of those. So if I wanted to side these out, I would take an Igneous Inspiration and side that out for a Thunderous Orator or something like that, because you have to trade like rarities. I'm also going to add in a Professor of Symbology to our sideboard here in case we need more learn synergies. So now that I've got my uncommons, I'm going to go to my uncommons, or excuse me, to my commons, and sort of see what's going to round out the rest of our deck. I think we're going to want more creatures, of course. So let's go for maybe 3-star pupils, a couple eager first years. Definitely, I think we go a full 4 of on Combat Professor. And then we could also do maybe some Heated Debates to be able to have a little bit of removal down the line. Guiding Voice is also going to be quite good here because it's going to give us a bit of aggro reach. and then a study break. Actually, let's do this. Let's drop Combat Professor to 3 and go 2 study break. That's going to allow us to learn. So we have 4 more slots in our sideboard that we can put learn cards in. So let's do that real quick. I'm going to open up this to colorless and see what lessons we may be able to pull here. So because we're in white, I think we're going to want at least 2 Inkling summonings. If I got that right, yep. And then an expanded anatomy, that's going to round out our board here. Because expanded anatomy increases the size of your creatures. And that's going to be perfect for this deck. We can also do, because they are common lands, let's go ahead and find our campuses. And we'll add the Lorehold campus in as well to round out our mana. I think we actually are only going to want 2, because this is a very fast deck. And yeah, so there's your 6-minute deck tech for a Curiosity Boros Aggro. If you enjoyed this and would like more, click the subscribe button on our YouTube. And also like, whatever, do the YouTube stuff. Also, a link to our Discord is going to be down below. That's where you can get all the most up-to-date information about the format and talk to others, play, do some deck testing, and also have links to other Team Cat members, those being myself, the Ida, and Mana Sultan. So yeah, I'm Zach with SwordsAndStatutes, and I hope you enjoy this Curiosity build.